All right, so I'm here with Michael, and we are actually right behind his shop here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and we're going to show you some of this great bike paths they got to go through the whole city. I'm riding the Interceptor, he's riding a Stretch, so let's do a little riding and see what these bike paths are like here in Jackson. Now, first, we're starting out right at his shop, so first we're going to kind of wind around the local schoolyard, and this is actually on High School Road, so I would get a feeling that this is the Jackson High School. The Giants baseball. Now Mike was telling me just what a great deal these bike paths are. Now Jackson is a real big tourist town, so the roads are getting busier all the time. But if you can take a bike and thwart a lot of that and see some cool stuff. And if you've ever been to Jackson, you know what a beautiful town it is. It's right south of the National Park. The sights and sounds, the smells are fantastic. So the series of bike paths really go interlock all over the place here in town, so you can get most anywhere you want. And like I say, one big plus is, so Michael's shop, as you saw, was in the whole golf, and it's mostly a golf shop, but you know, the local people want e-bikes. This is really one of the only e-bike things going in all of town. And so he's decided he's going to, and of course, you know, he can get you any bike you want pretty darn quick from Pedego. They do service sales. They don't really do rentals or tours, but they might work up to that. And that's his personal Stretch, and he says these Stretches are probably one of the most popular bikes he sells. He's been doing it here in town for close to 2 years. So we're still riding through the trails by the high school, and I can't wait to see how these trails really branch out and take us all kinds of great places. We're about 3 miles south of the main part of Jackson where the traffic is really crazy. Look at those mountains in the background, just beautiful around here. So I suggest if you're anywhere near the Jackson area and you've been thinking Pedego bike, come see Michael. Once again, his shop is on High School Road. It's called intheholegolf.com, I believe. And it's not right on the main road. It's kind of in a little industrial center behind that. I forgot to write down what building number they were in, so it took me an extra few minutes to find it, but it wasn't really that hard to find at all. So we've already seen a couple riders on the path, and I guess in certain times of years and times it gets pretty busy on the path too, but right now we're the only ones out here. Okay, well I'm going to cut the camera off and then we'll wait till we get to a little bit more scenic area than the buildings and show you one more video of us riding the bike paths. Alright, thanks Michael.